I will display to you the initial virtual reality park WARPOINT, which was opened in the United Arab Emirates. This is a level above what we generally do on a regular basis.
We also incurred a fine. You have the option to open one more location utilizing the funds from this fine. It turns out they do not eat cakes. Here they kill to the last person.
Friends, just a reminder that we have a Telegram bot where you can download a business plan for opening a virtual reality park. Check it out. Click the link in the description, obtain the business plan, analyze it, and collectively we will establish the arena and commence generating income. Hello everyone, WARPOINT is back in Dubai. Exactly 6 months ago we were already here participating in the exhibition. And today I will show you the first virtual reality park WARPOINT, opened in the UAE. Behind me is our first playground. And today I will tell you what is the difference between launching a franchise, opening a park from how we do it in Russia or in the CIS. There everything is clear, in a different market. With our partner who launched this park, we'll tell you about the audience differences, their reactions to our product, and the problems he faced when building this platform. Here is over 1,000 square meters, so it will be interesting. This is finally something new. We have never been so far. We have not launched such large platforms, so be sure to watch this episode to the end. And let's go! Let's meet our partner who initiated the WARPOINT Park in Dubai. Hello, Alexander. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Alexander, give me a quick rundown of your background. What were you up to before WARPOINT Park opened? And what led you to choose WARPOINT in the world of virtual reality?
I mainly worked with contracts in Russia, that is, internet, telecommunications, television, and also managed a telecommunications company. Later moved to Dubai. When I was flying on the plane, I was thinking about what to do. The first thing that came to mind was a very interesting game that I played called WARPOINT. So I decided to get involved with WARPOINT, called, met, and talked.
Where did you play first?
First played in Sakhalin.
I recall you telling me that you were in Rostov-on-Don in the park, and at that point I already liked the idea more. They saw a big platform. We have a release on Rostov. Link it in the description here. There is already a 30 square meter platform. The big one was open. As I understood there, the idea has mainly come together.
Yes, in Rostov my mind was a little turned upside down in the sense that it could be not a small playground where 10 people come to play, but a whole, so to speak, atmospheric establishment where you can celebrate a birthday, where you can have a great time with friends. And the level of service in Rostov, the friendliness of its staff, and the director's impact greatly shook me. Hence, likely due to this came the idea to open it in Dubai.
I also wanted to say that we are open here under a double, roughly speaking, brand, Battleworld WARPOINT. Here, as part of the virtual reality park, we also implemented a computer club for the first time. So, we have a double brand Battleworld WARPOINT. Alexander, what is this place? What is this mall? Where is it?
This is the GVC district. GVC is more of a sleeping bag, a sleeping area, quite new. A lot of people who live permanently. And the mall is also new.
On observation, it's evident that there aren't many tenants in the area yet. Thus, the mall is new and there is not much traffic at present. Now, naturally, you are occupied with what you are engaged in on your own.
Working on promotion. So, our first group is located in the reception area. We added only a coffee counter ourselves. In this place, we can calmly have a cup of tea, coffee. We also, like in Rostov-on-Don, give ice cream to people after the arena. There is no cost involved, it is kind of an extra benefit. In the forthcoming time, we also have intentions to provide food at this place. Quick cook, snack bar, yes, that's right.
Area here is small, but there is a place to sit. We've long wanted to implement a small snack cafe in Farpoint Parks. If possible to connect wet point there, bring comms here, then it's cool, because we've come here so many times, every time we take STH, like tea, coffee, etc. Moreover, when guests come here to spend a long time, it is certainly a very necessary and useful thing from the point of view of service, from the point of view of earning income. So you have a different entrance group, you did it differently than we usually do. You made some volume, made highlighting, it just looks cool. Is it plastic or is it glass?
This is glass.
It appears cool, this grey color textured plaster, truly very stylish and exceptionally trendy.
Here we have the initial lounge area. That is, the format has been slightly modified for events. In accordance with WARPOINT, we have such spacious doors. That is, we specifically requested furniture from China.
There are no questions about the quality of the furniture in general because, well, it is on a higher level than we usually do. Again, here and more consumer, maybe sophisticated, maybe in some way. Yes, the lounge zone is different from our usual ones. We typically have a gaming theme with characters here, and it appears better than ours because you were immersed in the virtual world there and now you want to relax a bit without an endless number of game characters from different themes. The atmosphere here is pleasant with gray colors, a beautiful background, and lighting that doesn't have any glaring diodes. I particularly enjoy the large, huge TV for PlayStation. In summary, everything is just like it was in the virtual world.
We can effortlessly connect two lounge areas in this location, establishing a space suitable for any company, team building activities, accommodating a large number of people, and catering to a vast audience.
Right away, the second lounge area is next. Yes, I think a person under 60 will fit.
I believe more. If we place this table here, around 70-80 individuals can fit in this space.
Yes, this is cool. We also utilized a similar sliding partition in our aviation park located in Moscow. Well, it looks a little different, but very convenient again, really, when you need to accommodate a few more people. Yes, this is the correct solution.
Next, we have a computer club. Now, while the computer club is in technical mode, we are conducting computer maintenance, which includes cleaning. But here, everything is, so to speak, customized. The subnet is also customized. And in terms of software, we took, I don't recall, Russian or Belarusian Devlan's game. In terms of computers, we decided to do everything best for Dubai, in the sense that we took Core i9, RTX 4080, well, and as for furniture, so to speak, we spent a lot of money to make it look impressive.
Backlighting implemented. Sat down, chairs are cool. Hard to say about the rest. No time to play here yet, probably no chance to get it. But I know what a 4080 GPU is, looks impressive under this glass. That is, again, a separate area has been allocated. But nevertheless, when you pass by, you see how everything is shining there, someone is sitting, playing. Tell me, how popular is it now?
We are working for the first month. We already have our first regular customers in the first month, regular clients who come constantly. These are kids aged 12 to 14. Many bloggers attend, which was unexpected for us. Bloggers are quite well known here in Dubai. They come at night so that no one touches them. But gradually, I believe we'll reach that point.
It's a computer club understandable for everyone. Now it's gaining momentum in Dubai. Franchises from Russia are coming here. At this moment, this is the very first large park encompassing a fully fledged computer club within its format and design. Now let's witness how it will interact with virtual reality, esports, and explore its potential. It should be cool in the end. Different audience, but we'll see. Maybe it'll complement. Alexander, let's get to the most interesting part that will interest those who will watch this video. Potential partners who will be opening up not in Russia, not in the CIS. What challenges did you encounter when you initially began attempting to implement the idea of opening a park?
I had a barrier. This is what I didn't know English. So my level of English is a long forgotten school course. Over time, for a month or two, I went to shopping centers and I just realized that people here react to it normally and it's not really a barrier. We went to numerous shopping centers. We visited multiple warehouses. These are storage facilities because simply accomplishing what we did here is extremely difficult. Locating such an area is a highly challenging task. So either everyone has a small width or a small length, or there is simply no available area in that specific location. Regarding underwater rocks, there are a lot of pitfalls here. Here, a license for any type of business, like our Aquat in Russia, costs money here for any activity. Roughly speaking, if I want to open a construction company, it's one license, I buy it. If I want to open, for example, a playground, it is, roughly speaking, a gaming platform, I also buy it. It costs around 25, 35. Such different prices are there, thousands. On an annual basis, you are required to update it, so at this point in time, it will incur an even higher cost for me. Another concealed aspect is that you additionally need to purchase a license for every individual branch location. You do not just open a second location, you first purchase a license for the second location, and only then, so to speak, you begin establishing your own branch. There are numerous issues with repairs. The process of making repairs ended up being a complete epic. If you visit Russia, there are rules you must follow, but they don't bother you. You can do repairs as you want. In this task, you have to coordinate every material, every breath, every centimeter. So once again, it took us a total of 3 months to coordinate our position, and then because it took us such a significant amount of time to coordinate, we also ended up receiving a fine as a consequence. The penalty is very significant. I won't mention the numbers anymore, but it's like, with this penalty, you can open an additional location.
I will clarify about the gender then. Indeed, this has not been implemented anywhere else. So this is coverage right away, on which our markup is immediately printed. There is the name of the company. What kind of coverage is this? We sit here in socks, first time we removed shoes in Arbon.
This is something similar to commercial linoleum, only customized, that is, entirely customized. Forgot word in Russian.
Order.
Sub, yes, that's how.
What's the cost per SQM?
There are 2K rubles like that. How?
Have you been searching for venues to rent for an extended period of time?
In my opinion, the location search wasn't excessively long for us, or at least it turned out that way. We managed to find one mall and contacted the management. After that, the same management advised us to visit another mall, and that's how we ended up here, at our current location. We began discussing, examined the premises, it was suitable for us. We agreed with WARPOINT as expected. And following that, these different pitfalls commenced to arise and manifest themselves in various ways. Numerous letters, numerous agreements. It took us about 3 to 4 months to complete this task.
What about the construction team? What's going on with the construction here?
Builders in this area are unique. There are, of course, talented builders, but the price tag in this location is significantly higher compared to other areas. In shopping centers, they usually charge 3 times the price, so to speak, in comparison to other locations. There is a requirement for a contractor to be approved by the shopping center.
Either the contractor of the shopping center, who is probably costly.
Absolutely right. But it turned out that we were provided with a contractor who is either building something here for the first time or for the second time specifically. And we encountered a multitude of issues with him, so to speak, that were received. In the end, they did all, but I will express this. I personally laid the floor together with my team, and we also completed the tiling project with the help of our dedicated team members. It turned out that, unfortunately, we had to do many things ourselves.
Regarding savings, we'll briefly mention them. You'll open and build them next time. You probably already understand and will seek another team.
Yes, we have already understood that we can save quite well. We have created our own team, brought people from Russia and other CIS countries, and started doing repairs ourselves. There are some difficulties, but all problems are solvable, so now we are creating all our locations ourselves. At least according to our calculations, this will save us half as much.
By the cost of work. How long did it take to repair this site? How long did it take you to send 1,200 square meters of excursions here?
We acquired the venue in the month of May, specifically at the onset of May. Our project came to a close in the month of October, specifically at the commencement of October. It turns out to be 4.55 months, somewhere around that. We had a repair. Again, we couldn't agree on everything for a long time. There were many problems. As a result, we got a big fine. What comes next? 2 arenas are starting. These are 2 large arenas where 10 people can play simultaneously. We also have a dedicated PlayStation 5 zone with a large screen measuring 85 inches diagonal. Single play zone. This is virtual reality, like your VR Move. But unfortunately, we were not approved for furniture made in Russia. And now we are working together on a slightly different thing.
Hang on wall in theory, so nothing hinders filling it.
People play, and they don't care about appearance, to be honest. It's not really important to them. When they come here, they have some kind of wow effect, and we are the only ones who see all the rest, these details.
Provide more information on the attractions in our virtual reality parks. We offer an arena format called Playground, which includes an arena and various attractions in different zones. Additionally, we have a VR room and dynamic attractions. Let's say like this, understood by all, obviously, this is a car, a racing attraction. But most importantly, money comes from our platforms, rides, coasters, swings. And where are they? This seems to be the place where there should be many.
Yes, Vladimir, nevertheless, this is a sensitive, so to speak, subject matter for us. Mola has exclusive agreements with First Floor. We were not allowed to install VR simulators because they are supposedly arcade games. But for some reason they allowed a racing simulator.
Not VR, no virtual reaction here.
Yes, no arcade here. But I can say even this racing simulator already brings us a good income. And people like it. It looks good on social media, it looks good. In general, people like it.
Yes, this is an additional mandatory zone in every park. Since we are building digital parks, this is one of the most profitable areas that exist in our parks. This is a zone with extreme attractions, VR attractions. We also have car simulators, but usually they are static and inexpensive. Definitely cool. Yes, we saw attractions with you at the exhibition in China. Also, if they add a link, you can watch the release. We discussed the latest developments, the presence of various manufacturers, the attractions they offer, and the recent additions. Look over there by the hyperlink.
The third arena we possess is merely around 120 or 130 square meters in total area. Here often visited by outskirts. They don't like it when some people look at them from outside. Therefore, it is a more closed arena and also in demand. It would seem that she is small and people don't want to play, but we have 6 people playing here calmly.
Let's talk about individuals. How many people do you need? How long have you been employed? And what are the features? What language do they speak? Who is working? Who are they? Tell me.
We presently employ a total of 14 staff members at this location, all of whom are of international origin. Diverse range of nationalities. There is a significant presence of Pakistanis, Nepalese, and Filipinos in the area. There is a lot from Africa. Full internet.
How to find common ground with them? Can you build business processes with them? Any scripts? We are putting in a lot of effort to work on the scripts.
Certainly, we utilize WARPOINT scripts as well as develop our own. We have recently made the decision to conduct a specific briefing in the English language. Individuals commence to comprehend him more, perceive everything more effectively. Everything proceeds quite smoothly with the staff, as we never engage in arguments or disagreements regarding the issues that we haven't explicitly specified and thoroughly explained in detail. No registrations or requests so far. We don't ask anyone for anything. If we state it and the person doesn't comply, they won't work for us in the future, or they'll start doing their job correctly.
What is the disparity in salaries, let's say, between salaries in Russia, for instance, in Moscow for individuals?
As if it commences from December 34,000, but taking into consideration the prices that are present everywhere, it is practically the same story as in Russia, with no significant differences in the overall situation. It cannot be stated that they earn a significantly higher amount, but nonetheless they are dedicated to their work.
What is the cost of playing WARPOINT in Dubai? What are the prices for open play and playing on the arena at this location? And what rates, at what cost did you formulate or establish for the event or occasion that took place?
By Moscow standards, I would say very good prices for an hour of play at the arena. So it's 99 dirhams, about $27 in conversion. For birthdays, we start from 2,500 dirhams, and there are higher packages.
A large amusement park network mainly located in the CIS. We have extensive knowledge of the Russian market, both in major and small cities, and are highly confident in our business model. We understand business in CIS countries are neighboring abroad. We know people's reactions, consumer needs, consumer reactions here, whether they're interested in just coming and shooting. Is it also accepted here to come, hold big children's holidays, decorate the location, bring a cake? Well, that is how it happens, for example, in Russia.
Here we experienced some moments that were out of the ordinary for us, to say the least. For instance, we bring out the cake, we want to give it to the birthday person, cut the first piece and give it to the most beloved person, Mom. However, as it transpired on the very first birthday, to our great dismay, it greatly lowered us in our mother's eyes with a sudden and persistent cough that lingered for days. When it turns out they don't eat cakes on birthdays, Some nations do not eat cakes. What are they doing? They cut the cake themselves, put it in a special package, and give it to take home. Therefore, we understood that here we should act according to a strict checklist and find out how they want to celebrate their birthday.
Both children and adults, men and women. That is, here you worked for a month, here is the audience, as a rule, larger, and there are parents, for example, who come with children to Russia. They play with pleasure. How are you here? So here only kids, parents online, or all together? How are you?
We are currently working on ensuring parents feel comfortable. As part of our efforts, we provide parents with the opportunity to try joining the game for free during the last 10 minutes, in case they have not purchased it themselves. Through this approach, we have successfully convinced many parents to join the game, and they have expressed a genuine liking for it. Initially, there may be a preconceived notion that our game is solely for children. However, as parents experience it firsthand, this misconception is completely shattered. Parents often play against children now. Parents come. And what is most interesting, if in Russia we give in to children so that children are interested, then here they, but beat them to the last.
Cost to launch platform? Again, 1200 SQM, high quality cool repair, quality coating, brought from China. How expensive to open park?
I am unable to provide a precise numerical assessment, but I can confidently state that the expenses are higher in comparison to Russia if I were to initiate operations in Moscow or in the central part of Russia.
Furthermore, it's clearer, we just launched a platform in Moscow at the Aviation Park Mall on 800 SQM. You can also add a link here somewhere to check. There, so to speak, the figures are open. We spent 800 square meters, including the purchase of attractions, repairs for a total of 50 million rubles. This is 800 SQ meters. Here, of course, 1200 SQ meters, plus here we are not in Moscow, it is there that we feel great. Here, of course, it's pricier, but there you'll figure out what numbers could have been obtained here. Tell me about operational activities. You have worked a full month already, managed to break even, and if you haven't, then when do you want to? And in general, you need to start earning somehow. We don't want to break even.
We will most likely not achieve a zero level as rapidly as it is accomplished in Russia, but at present we are extensively involved in promotion, placing a strong emphasis on social media, bloggers, and all marketing strategies. So I am optimistic that within perhaps the first year, we will be able to reach a profitable state and start generating revenue for our business.
From the point of view of promotion, what are the main tools there, briefly?
Instagram, TikTok, and of course bloggers.
Inform me about the plans for the future. You are currently constructing the upcoming playgrounds. What are those? Where do you plan to go? What is your intended destination?
At least this year we want to build 3-4 locations. We will have 2 in Dubai. The second one is already under construction. The third one will be in Alina, and the fourth one in Abu Dhabi. And naturally, in the coming year, we have plans to create at least 4 locations, possibly even more than that. The initial one is Rosenheim, while Abu Dhabi serves as another one, along with other Emirates. And there is a possibility of including Amman and Qatar in the list next year.
Do you all want to make them as big?
Certainly. We are not particularly interested in the same area of expertise or domain of interest.
And here is the second platform, which you are already repairing. We went there together with you, I saw you there, you are making valuable cuisine. Tell me more about it, what's the idea?
The concept behind this is that we have the ability to provide our own food in the designated lounge area, along with supplying all other points throughout the facility with a variety of snacks that have been carefully prepared by our team.
That is, to make a divorce according to their other schemes. Yes, this is a cool idea because we also want to someday implement a full-fledged kitchen because we have a network amusement park with examples of other successful network amusement parks which we are opening some amount. So here's a successful example. It is primarily due to the fact that there is its own kitchen, there are numerous seats, and the revenue that these parks generate grows very strongly precisely because of the kitchen. Profitability can be additionally increased due to this. Although, again, you haven't faced your own challenges yet, probably with them. It's their cooks and all this story, but this is yet to come. Your experience will be interesting to us and future partners who want to implement the same idea. Alexander, I'm honestly glad that we met and started this business. We wish you real luck. Took a risk, taking a risk, planning to continue developing, so I really want everything to work out for you. Succeeded together. If you demonstrate a remarkable example in Dubai, then for everything, once again, the remaining part of the world, it will be highly indicative, and overall for WARPOINT and for the virtual reality industry, a tremendous success. Thanks. Friends, just a reminder that we have a Telegram bot where you can download a business plan for opening a virtual reality park. Click the link in the description, obtain the business plan, analyze it, and collectively we will initiate the arena and commence generating income.